At the Wilma, we insist that the art is the reason for our existence. But it's not enough to insist. We need to create conditions under which the art can blossom and be constantly rediscovered and redefined.
I recognize in Blanca the way I want theatre to be, and that's why theatre is what she is. She is the theatre that she lives and breathes.
With the Transformation Fund, we envision a future where we offer our artists the best possible conditions to explore, experiment, learn as they create new theatrical work.
Theater is not about language. And the only way to create that language, which I think Blanca's career has been a testament to, is through the language of our bodies. And every night we create that language. It is not a language that a playwright creates. It is a language that is created on stage.
This fund will transform our space both inside and out with the help of a $10 million campaign. And most importantly, it will give us an opportunity to engage our artists in an ongoing development of their craft and experimentation. I decided that the Wilma will invest into talent and invest into professional workshops.
Over the past 4 years of performances, the Wilma has kicked my creative evolution into overdrive. In my first production, Don Juan Comes Home from Iraq, I was cast from an intensive workshop rather than standing in front of the big table trying to fill the mold of a character with brown hair and my particular age range. This type of fertile, organic working environment has become the norm here at the Wilma, and that's largely due to the Wilma Hot House.
The Hot House will invest into Philadelphia theater community by conducting workshops with first-class international artists, theater directors, and teachers, and ultimately by segueing these company members into the role of teachers themselves at the Hot House Studio and the educational residencies at Philadelphia Public Schools.
I really want to focus on the region, on Philadelphia, that there is now so many artists living in the city, and it would be a shame not to help them to grow.
I graduated Swarthmore in 2011 and I moved to Philly to make this my artistic home. And I remember that fall I saw a production of Our Class here at the Wilma, and I remember thinking, like, I want to be part of something like that. So now, 5 years later, to be part of the Wilma family, it's an amazing feeling.
The changes that the Wilma will make to our facade and lobby through the Transformation Fund will make our space more welcoming to passers-by on the Avenue of the Arts. By converting the Wilma's current lobby into a full-service public cafe, we'll be encouraging audience members, local community members, and theater artists alike to treat the Wilma as the same type of welcoming home that we do as Hot House artists. Updating our facade with enhanced lighting and the name Wilma at Aurora will also reaffirm our commitment to the Avenue of the Arts.
The love and support which I feel coming at me when I come to Philadelphia and come to Broad Street and enter these doors. It's a big part of my life as a writer.
Philadelphia high school students who participate in Wilma education residencies become integral members of the Wilma artistic community. Working side by side with Wilma Hot House company members and resident artists, they have as much impact on our artists as our artists have on them.
For Don Juan Comes Home from Iraq, the opportunity to be both an actor in the performance but also a teaching artist was an incredible experience.
For students from El Centro de Estudiantes, whose residency takes place right here at the Wilma becomes an artistic home, and they in turn begin to feel very much like family.
The Transformation Fund will secure the Wilma in the long term, creating a living legacy of the work we perform on our stage each season.
It will support artistic innovation, providing resources for inspiration, experimentation, and artistic impulses not yet imagined.
The Transformation Fund will enable us to support the research, to explore the complexities of today's society through meaningful art, and by doing so, attempt to bridge ever-widening social divides.